Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm very excited to share my 1 year experience of owning the Tata Harrier. Many of you have been requesting a review of this car, so I'm going to give you my honest opinion after spending a year with it. I have so many things to share. Now without delay, let's dive into my review with my eyes. Now let me show you exteriors of this car. When I'm evaluating the premium SUV segment, I considered both the Creta and the Tata Harrier. Since Tata is an Indian brand and known for its impressive build quality, I decided to make the Tata Harrier my primary vehicle. Prior to this, I had been using a hatchback car and this was my upgraded to a premium SUV. I was particularly drawn to the Tata Harrier because of its sleek design and the fact that it is the first car to be built on Tata's Omega's platform. The platform is very comprehensive and has been released in the segment for the first time. So I was very confident that this would be a great choice for me. After using this car as a member of my family for over a year now, let me take you through my experience. Let's take a look inside and see how it has been held up after an year of use. First, let's talk about the exterior. The Tata Harrier has a bold and aggressive design that turns heads wherever you go. The front grille is very impressive. The sleek headlamps and the sharp lines gives it a muscular look. I particularly like the dual tone roof and the back end out elements that make it stand out from the SUVs on the road. Here is the driver's side view and you can see the alloy wheels and you have a very good ample ground clearance that can clearly visible for this vehicle. And when you are being getting into the car, you can feel that you are getting into safe car. And this is the back view and it's a curve like view and it is more eye viewing experience when it's going on the road from the complete end-to-end vehicle. And here is the very good back view and rear bumper. Here the one good part is you have a spare tire under the vehicle, so that's another part. So this is the passenger side and co-driver seat side, and you have a complete 360 degrees view of this vehicle. Looks very magical on the road when with very much driving comfort, and you can really drive this car with much confidence. That for sure I can assure, at least with my experience. So here we have a dicky with ample boot space. You really look at, so you whatever luggage for your family you can really fit lot. And and here is the space. Even apart from this, even it have other space too under this. Let me show you. So here also it fits certain luggage if you want. Okay. Stephanie, Stephanie will be under. So Stephanie will be a down. Like even a Stephanie tire under this. So here is a Stephanie. So this is a good space. If you want, if you just stressed over here, and it will pick automatically. So now even if you look at, if you have more luggage, you really have this much of. So if you look at, you can still I can answer it over here. And and here it is the subwoofer for me. It will give you very good quality in terms of sound and bass for me. I'm going to show you that also. Have enough space for this. Since it is India made, here you will have a local tag, and this is the make in India of Tigers. Let's get into the car. As I mentioned, when you get into the car, you feel confident. Hi. And you will be really immersed, and you get a very good feeling when you get into the car, because as soon as you open the door and you close the door, you can feel the difference of the build quality. At least for me, it's really been awesome. And here are the interiors, the dashboard, which looks very impressive in terms of color tone, or in terms of build quality, in terms of feature sets, rich feature sets it have, considering the Tata XZ Plus variant, which I choose. It is N-1 version from the top variant. Apart from automatic, everything I have in this car. And let me show you one by one of these car features in terms of what is the best I can choose. Here is the car dashboard, which ample space, and let me walk through all that.
Here is the keyless key for me, which is Tata's logo in behind the key. And here is the buttons. One is, this is for central unlock. It's a central locking. This is headlamp, and this is for the key if someone want to open it. Here are the simple four button key, which looks similar for other Tata cars. And the other thing which I like personally is, this is the handbrake. If you look at, this has given us a different mode. Normally, a stick mode will be there, but this is like, aeroplane landing gear, which looks awesome, and you will have pretty confident to have this handbrake. This is one thing which I liked the most. And here is the gear. It is a 6 gear box, and other one is the reverse. If you look at, so it is pretty simple and easy to shift the gears. We have to press a button over here to get into the reverse, and remaining all without press, you can go to 6 different gears, and pretty easy while you're driving it. And the other part is, if you look at the interiors, this is the Tata logo, and this is the Connect Nest, which is the Tata's technology for infotainment system. And you have a touch over here, and let me explain the different functions in a minute of this infotainment system. And if you look at over here, so this is the other important aspect which I would like. These are the different ESP modes which is being provided by Tata. So it is off, and you have, if you shuffle this, you have a wet mode. If you look at over here, it is showing you wet mode. And if you change this to different modes, now you have a rough road mode. Okay, and you have, this is your wet mode when you are being in rainy season, or when you are driving in wet roads. This is a more optimal one. And this is a city drive, which when you travel within the city, this will be good. And you have eco mode. Here eco mode is when you want a more mileage kind of stuff and stable drive, the eco mode will be there. And if you want really be enjoying this drive, then you have a sports mode. In the sports mode, the vehicle will be, is a very awesome drive. You have a lot of control in terms of how you drive. So these are the different drive modes and different ESP modes what Tata has been offering in Tata Harrier. And so here it is the drive mode, and here it is the eco mode, right? Yeah. Here is కొంచెం అవసరం కాలేస్తుంది. Hey guys, so this is XZ Plus high-end model. You have inbuilt air purifier, which is cabin AQI. If you look at over here, So here it will show us the cabin air quality, and whenever it is low, it is going to purify also. The AQI it is always going to show you. And the other feature it have is ventilated seats. These are the ventilated seats with a co-passenger, co-driver, and you have for driver seat also. So this ventilated seat will be really helpful during the summer. You have a button over here for turning on ventilated seats with three different speeds. So it will really help us, and you really feel the air coming over from behind and from the down also. So when you feel wet, this is going to help you a lot during the summer. And even behind the passenger seats also, you have enough space. So let's jump over there and see how it will help us. So here is the rear passenger seats, and you have really an ample space for three people to sit over here. And even though people with height, they can easily arms can sit over here. And they have armrest if two people are been sitting. So this is the armrest they have been providing. If three people are, they close and get inside it. And now three people can arms sit over here. And in behind scenes they gave light behind light, and even there, and even that the other side of the passenger also they gave it. And this have 6 airbags because so this car have a panoramic sunroof and with one touch buttons. So let's see if you just click it. So here is the view you get of panoramic sunroof. So you'll have a really ample roof point over here to get a feel when you are driving during evening or with a good climate. This feels really awesome. And even it opens with a one touch of it will completely open now. So now here even the small or large people can say stand over here, and they can have a very better view. It really feels awesome. So this is good. Is the So here is the dashboard, and I will try to explain the build quality and what I've been liked about this car. If you look at it, is very premium feeling in terms of even though it is a plastic, it's a premium. Here you have a leather outcome, and it feels touch awesome. And you have a single central locking system. And if you click on this, it will lock all doors, including dicky and petrol. If you unlock this, it will unlock all the doors, including dicky and even the petrol cap. So that's a single touch, you get it. And at the same time, if you look at this, are all is a premium feeling as a wood finishing they have been given. So it is chrome plus black plus brown. So it is a very premium combination what they have been gave. So it is aligning this with my seats, leather seats. It has been combination all three together. So it makes consistent across the car. When you get into, you don't feel odd the color combination. So it is consistent. Even from the co-driver seat, you have the same kind of material. Here it is a very premium in terms of handrest and all things. Even this premium they have been given to extended to even for passenger seats also. If you look at on both sides, it has been given handrest with plenty. And not only that, they have given enough space for keep your bottles and extra luggage over here from both the passenger seats. And even for driver seat also, here I have umbrella corner and bottle corner and extra packs. So it has been very handy when I want to keep something. And along with it, this is the small charge they have given. Here you have a 12 volts charger, and you have a two 5 volts you have, you can keep your phones over here, and you can keep aram to charge without any having any issues. And the same here I got one USB and one aux cable, 3.1 jack cable I gave over here, so here I can use for any music. But one of the important thing, these are all is a CarPlay. So you have wireless CarPlay, which you can, aram se use.
Here is the Apple CarPlay, which I can use, and connect to my iPhone. As soon as, here multiple apps, it is almost equal to your phone now. Whatever, whichever application supports Apple CarPlay, it will display in your infotainment system screen. And here, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's messages, whether it's phone, whether it's Teams or YouTube Music, and a lot many, whatever supported applications are there, you can manage and control over here. Here I can play music from YouTube Music or Savan or any other music player, whether it supports as it is.
So here I have panels also, volume on control. Raja, Raja, item Raja. ఇంతకన్నా మంచి పోలికేది నాకు తట్టలేదు గాని అమ్మో ఈ లవ్ అనేది బబ్లు గమ్ము అంటుకున్నదంటే పోదు నమ్ము నమ్ము
Here you can go to home screen and you have a Google Maps or Apple Maps, whichever you want you can use. So now let's go to Google Maps. Here you can search the direction. If you have any recent searches on your mobile, it will sync automatically over here. So you can choose among it and it will set for the directions you can start, and it will immediately start the route. So it's almost equal to looking at your phone, but while you have a peaceful driving using this navigation system. The other advantage with this screen is you can have multiple screens, like one side is a music player, other side is the maps. And if you want a single screen, you can click on this map, so it will have maps directly on in single app. So again, if you want to go back, so here you'll have multiple apps view. And since it is been supported, so along with it you have a knob over here. This knob you can shift to different tabs. If you don't want to touch while you have been driving, you can use this knob if you want, rather than using a touch. So you can shift to different tabs, different screens, and select the specific application here, like YouTube Music. And if you want to play, you can shuffle from the different, like previous and rewind and play. You can click on center button, it will automatically play. So like this, the app will be helpful in the navigation system along with all the infotainment system. So this is the knob which is going to help you if you don't want to use the touch panel while you have been driving it.
At the same time, here also you have a steering keys. Here you can volume decrease, increase, and you can change songs, tracks, and this is the calls, like Bluetooth connectivity, or or to connect and disconnect calls. And here you have, so here you can see, right, you can change different modes. Instant fuel economy, you want to change. While changing this, I can see different sets and different presets, so I can set some presets with these buttons. And this is the cruise. So this is a kind of an adaptive cruise control, which you click, and above 60, 70, you can have a consistent driving. Above 80, you can keep it, and this will be very benefit added feature when you drive a long drive, especially on highways. And AC also, it's very good, and it will cool very quick. As soon as you turn on, it takes less than a minute, and even for behind they give vent from this side. These are the AC vents for this side, and for even for this side. So it for rear seat passenger seats also it's good. And this is the AC control. If you want to increase fan speed or decrease, or from up and down, or from inside out, different alters you can do it over here. If I'm pressing this, look at here. And this is the auto. When I press auto, I need not to care about anything. It will rest of things will care. And here is the side flow, and this is if you want to do manually turn on turn off ACs. So these are the key features. How the starter has been given. So
Now let's see the other features of infotainment systems. Now, if you look at, you have an Android Auto and you have different buttons like sound presets you have here based on your requirement, based on your mood. You can set flat, rock, pop, jazz, and based on your current mood you can set the presets. It's really audio system is awesome. You can it really, because since it is 9 speakers with subwoofer, right? You have a surround system is awesome. And here based on where you want to keep the sound, you can have this balance and fader will be there based on driver, if you want it, or based on behind you want the sound more, or this balance works really well across the car. So this is an awesome feature. You have it within the car, so that you don't disturb your even the co-passenger also while you're driving. That's really been fantastic. I can really say that. And along with it, here you have the presets balance. As I mentioned, you can go to home. From the home, here you have a voice command. Here you can speak, and based on what's your input, it can say, it can show that. So this is how voice command is also available if you want to use it. Or else, like, and you have another functions to go through it, like here I have a themes. This is also based on mood, based on your color. Like right now I'm using which is red, so you can change the color shadow how you want to be focused. Or else you can have a chill, here it is a green. And once you apply it, now it become green. And again, if you want to change these themes, go back to themes, and here you can have the different themes applied based on your requirement. So now it is blue. So that's again an awesome feature. Based on mood, you can set what is been needed and how you want to look your infotainment system. That really works. Here are the quick sound demos.
As I mentioned earlier, this is the cabin AQI, which will help you. Now right now it is quality. Air purification is on. If you read it over here, air purification.
Here it is a cabin air quality which shows that. And here we can go to radio, and you can tune it which station you want. So that's also, you can have a quickly accessible. And this infotainment system is very good. And again, go back to your Apple CarPlay. Let's talk about other features which have.
And you have automatic piping sensors. So if you keep over here auto, so whenever there is any rain, there is any spill, like automatically wiping sensors will.
You have automatic lights is also there over here. Headlights, it will turn on automatically based on external ambience
So
color.
when outside light becomes dark, or when you're going to like B1 SLR, like that time automatically lights will turn on. So you don't have to bother about it. That's the other automatic sensors they have been given. And here is the side mirror view control. So if I want to close, just I need to press this. Automatically side mirrors will close, and if I turn on that, automatically it will start. So, and if I want to control right side or left side, here here you have a panel, you can control over here. That's the other good part.
Now let's see our one-touch panoramic sunroof, how it looks. While I click on a single button, it's going to open panoramic sunroof. Let's set some music and let's go for a quick ride and see how this car is performing.
Guys, so far, as I mentioned at start of this video, I've completed 1 year for this Tata Harrier with me, and I'm really satisfied because whether it is driving or comfort, and you feel really confident when you drive this vehicle because the quality of build quality what it gave out of it, it really confident, when you drive a long drive or on a highway or in a city. I never felt that I'm driving a big vehicle, or I never felt that I'm feeling stressed while driving in the city or wherever I go. So during this close to 9,000 kilometers, I really enjoyed thoroughly over the time, the period of 1 year. And the only thing which I've been little felt about, the service part, as you might know, even though the service centers are being good enough, at least in Hyderabad, near to my place, but still, the service team response, or the service team waiting time is much higher when compared to, at least because my priority car is Maruti. But now after Corona, it seems the cost or the labor availability seems much complex in all the environments. But that might how much it has been contributing, I'm not exactly sure. But still, I felt that it's been lagging. Tata has to improve the service, postal service especially. So, and other things which I personally liked it about, the steering control, whether it is I'm driving in a small narrow road or I'm driving in heavy, I have a different setups for this steering also I can manage. And other thing, the driver seat is hydraulic over here, so based on my stress, whether I need to push front or back, based on my mood, actually I will I'm managing this seat controls, whether to go back or front, or stress to back or stress. Since other thing, during this, especially the peak summer time, these ventilated seats are helping me a lot, you know because whenever I feel stress, because I compared with prior and after the drive, when I'm having the ventilated seats, I'm not feeling much stress. But when I'm turning off, the ventilated seats, then that time I really feel some stress during the driving. So during, definitely in summer, it really helps us. Of course, based on where you have been staying, but at least in south, for me during this peak summer, it really helping me a lot. And the infotainment system also very good for me because Apple CarPlay, and that too not a, it's a wireless CarPlay, so that's added me a lot of advantage. I need not to have any cables carrying with me. And the only other drawback is I don't see the wireless charger, but somewhat okay, I'm right now managing with a power bank. But otherwise, the infotainment system is been very helpful when I do a long drive. The speakers, the quality what they gave, JBL. So the quality has really been awesome for me, and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you like this video. And if you are really considering to buy a Tata Harrier, and if you love to drive the kind of a monster, then definitely this Harrier is a very good car, and you really love it.
Regarding mileage, within the city you might get 10, 11 max or 12, and but if you're going a long drive, then you might get 14 to 16, depends upon what kind of road, how long you are running, and based upon your driving. So it all depends upon that. And let's see on the road how it looks by opening the panoramic sunroof. And especially myself and my kids enjoyed a lot with this, monster of Tata Harrier. We really liked it. And thanks for watching for this video. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.